It is no coincidence that you are watching this video right now. Today, the universe has a special message for you. The second message is more interesting. There is a secret recording about you that has been leaked. Everyone you know will be shocked by what is on it. This goes beyond a simple accident or mistake. This tape contains truths that you believe are safely buried, with the potential to change your life forever. However, don't panic just yet. The cosmos is helping you and guiding you through the coming storm. There's a force flowing about you as you sit here, burdened by those words. Even though you can't see it, it exists. It's tangible and unquestionable. There is a purpose you were sent here, and it is now becoming clear why. The stars and the individuals in your immediate vicinity have been lining up for something that will drastically change your life, and the universe has been directing events behind the scenes. This is about more than just a leaked tape. It's about discovering deeper truths about yourself and the world around you. As you ponder what's on that recording, who leaked it, and how it will impact your life, you may start to feel more and more anxious. However, pause for a breath. The cosmic forces are here to awaken you, not to harm you. This is a turning point that is forcing you to make a long overdue transformation. You'll be shocked by the truths that will surface, but you'll also be set free from self-deception, illusions, and masks others have placed around you. You can claim this message by typing, "I trust the universe." You might be wondering, why now? Why is this taking place right now? In actuality, the cosmos is aware of the proper moment. It is untrue that coincidences exist. Everything occurs at the perfect time in heaven. It could be that you have been leading a life that is out of step with who you really are. Perhaps you've been disobeying your gut feeling, avoiding unpleasant realities, or hanging on to things that aren't beneficial to you anymore. When we choose not to pay attention, the cosmos has a way of upending everything. This tape leak serves as a wake-up call for you. The next step will not be easy. Everyone around you might be talking about the recording, and you might find yourself in the center of attention. You can face criticism, charges, and even betrayals from those you believe to be on your side. But realize this: those who abandon you now were never really on your side. Who is really in alignment with your trip and who isn't is something the universe is showing. Now is the time to break up relationships with people, places, and circumstances that have been preventing you from moving forward. To take ownership of this message, type, "I am ready for the truth." What is captured on tape is merely the tip of the iceberg. It can be things you said in private, things you did behind closed doors, or times you felt all your own. However, the cosmos has a way of revealing the obscure. This tape is a portion of a greater cosmic scheme. Its purpose is to reveal not only what you've kept hidden from other people, but also from yourself. This realization is meant to reroute you off the road you've been taking, which hasn't been totally in line with your ultimate purpose. Anger, irritation, or even despair are possible emotions. You might feel inclined to take a stance against the person who leaked this information. But keep in mind, you are being asked by the cosmic powers to maintain your composure and faith in the unfolding divine plan. Forces beyond your comprehension will deal with those who have harmed you. It is not your job to get retribution. Rather, it is your job to learn about who you are, how you got here, and the lessons that are being taught to you today. Click "I am protected" to take ownership of this message. This is an examination of your faith as much as your power. The cosmos is urging you to have faith in something greater than yourself, even though you might not fully comprehend it at this moment. The recording that was leaked is just a tool, a means to effect change that you have been fighting. Layer by layer, the old you is being removed to expose the genuine essence of who you are. This is a purification, not a punishment. You are getting ready for something bigger, something that will need you to let go of old habits and ideas that don't work for you. You'll notice changes in your surroundings in the days to come. Opportunities may disappear, people may start to remove themselves, and new avenues may start to develop. This entire process is a part of it. The cosmos is removing barriers from your path, guiding you toward your actual purpose. Though it could seem like the conclusion, the recording leak is really the start of something new, a new journey, a new chapter in your life, a new you. Enter I embrace growth to make this statement your own. But your difficulties are far from over. The universe is trying to let you know that you are going to meet someone for the first time. Your fate is in the hands of this person, so proceed with caution. They will appear to be an enemy at first. The most unexpected moment will come for this person to enter your life. They will put you to the test in ways that will make you reevaluate everything you believe to be true. They could initially appear to you as an enemy who is out to further ruin your life. But don't let outward appearances fool you. This individual has been sent by the cosmos as a messenger to help you with the next leg of your trip. If you're ready to look past the obvious, they could be the key to realizing your full potential. It will not be simple to welcome them. They will test your limits, make you face your anxieties, and cause you to reevaluate your convictions. However, this is a must. This person is an essential component of the preparation that is taking place for something far bigger than you can ever conceive. Even if you don't comprehend what the universe is doing right now, have faith that it does. This person is here to support and nurture you, not to cause you harm. To claim this message, type, I trust the plan of the universe. Even though it might not feel like it right now, everything is being aligned by the cosmic forces to work in your advantage. The difficulties you are encountering are all a part of a divine plan intended to enable you to take charge of your life. Your fortitude, your faith, and your capacity to put your trust in the process are all put to the test by the leaked tape, the betrayal, and the introduction of this new individual. The cosmos is dispelling the illusions and revealing your own self to you. It's time to accept the route that is being outlined for you and let go of things that no longer serve you. Over the next few weeks, you will go through phases of uncertainty, anxiety, and even hopelessness. Be aware, though, that you are never alone. The cosmos is constantly by your side, directing, guarding, and pointing you in the direction of your goals. Every obstacle you overcome presents a chance for you to become stronger, smarter, and more in tune with who you really are. Recognize that you are right where you are supposed to be and have faith in the process. The best is not yet upon us. In order to claim this message, type, I trust the process. You will begin to see the parts fit together as you proceed on this adventure. You'll start to make sense of the chaos that was once all around you, and the way forward will become more apparent. Every challenge you encounter is a step closer to your ultimate goal, and the cosmic forces are always at work, aligning you with what's best for you. Maintain your spiritual moorings, be receptive to the universe's teachings, and have faith that everything is working out precisely as it should. The difficulties you encounter, the treachery, and the covert recording are all components of your soul's development. You are being called to transcend above the ordinary, see past appearances, and accept the more profound realities that exist being made known to you. The cosmos has great things in store for you, but not before you endure the crucible of change. Now is the moment for you to shine, take charge of your life, and seize the life that lies ahead of you on the other side of this journey. To take ownership of this message, type, I am ready for my destiny. You are not yet free from cosmic forces. There are still surprises, challenges, and growth-oriented opportunities awaiting you. Yet with every step you take, you are getting closer to your true self. You are being guided by the cosmos at every turn, and it will not let you fail. Believe in the procedure, believe in yourself, and understand that everything happens for a purpose. The best is still to come, and you are exactly where you need to be. Type poll. I am divinely guided to get the final message, and now let's move on to our other interesting message. All of us, God's children, have prayed and sought for help from time to time, but it never came immediately. Over the years, I've come to understand that God's delays do not indicate a lack of desire on His part. In comparison to the natural world, it is far larger in the spiritual realm. Before we can comprehend what is happening in the spiritual realm, God must reveal it to us. We have no idea what's happening in the background for us. The Old Testament contains an intriguing tale about how Daniel's request was answered in heaven. An angel that wishes to remain anonymous visits Daniel. This angel claims he would have arrived sooner, but Michael the archangel's assistance was necessary to defeat the prince after a 21-day fight. For 3 weeks, the angel made a great effort to see Daniel, but the Persian prince was too powerful for him. As you can see, the spirit world is full with battles. An angel dispatched to provide the answer answered Daniel's plea, which ascended to heaven and was heard. However, there appeared to be a strong demonic force preventing the angel from reaching Daniel. This demonstrates that the power of devils varies, just as the power of angels in God's kingdom does. According to Ephesians 6:12, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." In the Bible, Michael the archangel is mentioned. He appears as a strong angel and has a specific role to perform in God's plan according to the Bible. Then there came Gabriel, another highly significant angel. He was dispatched to Joseph and Mary with a particular message regarding the arrival of the Messiah. Actually, only 3 angels are mentioned in the Bible: Michael the archangel, Gabriel, and Lucifer, a fallen angel. Let's return to the tale of Daniel. The most crucial thing to realize is that Daniel's prayer was heard in the spiritual realm with such strength that it assisted one angel in making a help request. Furthermore, we must realize that the messenger's assertion that the duration of his conflict with the Prince of Persia was precisely 21 days was not an accident. This is due to the fact that Daniel was truly engaged in combat in the prayer realm as opposed to the spirit domain. Now consider what would have occurred if Daniel had given up on the 10th or 19th day. Daniel would have prevented his angel from reaching him. I have a question for you today. Are you impeding your angel's progress? I ask again. Are you interfering with your angel? Why do we cease to pray? Is it because we become discouraged when our prayers are answered or when the outcome is not what we had hoped for? We believe that God isn't paying attention to us or isn't responding well. Everybody wants God to hear their prayers immediately. It's simple to stop praying when we don't receive a response right away. I've been asked, how do I know when to stop praying? By a few folks. I say the same thing every time. Never. Humanity will always look to God. Never forget that God is capable of feats that mortals cannot. The problem is that certain things don't happen the way they should in the instantaneous world we live in. According to the Bible, God is pleased when good people pray from the bottom of their hearts. It doesn't matter how long you pray. What matters is how fervent your faith is and how much you want it. I want to encourage you to keep knocking and to not give up. Right now, nothing can help you more than prayer. Not anyone, not a psychologist, not a doctor, not a lawyer, and not a human. Your prayer to the God of heaven will receive a response. There is a war going on, not that our words are not being heard because we don't perceive a change. To handle problems, you must turn to your prayers. Through prayer, God becomes visible and opens doors to heaven for mankind. You can't get somewhere by yourself, but prayer can. For God, there are things that are not feasible for people. Be the type of person that truly enjoys praying, since they will also be skilled in it. Never give up on your prayers, for that person's angel does not find difficulty in reaching them. Remain persistent in your prayers. Such prayers are able to enter heaven. You'll receive what you desire if you persistently ask for it. You will find what you're looking for if you keep searching. Knocking repeatedly will get the door open for you. At that point, Jesus related a parable to his followers to encourage them to never lose up and to always pray. Luke 18:1. Jesus demonstrates to us that prayer is more than just checking a box in the parable of the persistent widow. He assures us that our Father in heaven will hear our petitions, but he also makes it plain that we might need to pray again before receiving a response. Have you prayed for something and received no response from God yet? You should use this. Please, please, please don't give up. Proceed like the widow did. The thing that scares Satan the most, perhaps, is the weapon for which people always pray. He will thus attempt to persuade us to give up prayer if we don't immediately notice benefits. We should approach our prayer lives with the same perseverance that the Bible instructs us to. It is worthwhile to continue. The reward is more, much more than you could have ever imagined. However, it is not how most Christians behave. That explains why so many people's faiths have fallen short. For 1, 2, or 9 days, they stand on the Bible or pray, and then they cease. They never want to pay the price, no matter how high it is. What's required of us is perseverance. Jesus said that if we continued to do as he said, we would become his disciples. Jesus demonstrated and taught how to be tenacious to the point of breaking during his earthly ministry. If we persisted, he continued, we would discover the truth, and the truth would set us free. John 8:32-33. Never will the revelation of God through perseverance be seen by those who give up on something. Make the decision to persevere now. You must be powerful, enraged, and determined when the moment comes so that you can defend yourself. No matter what is happening or how difficult the battle is, if you don't give up, you will prevail. It's not the other way around. You let the devil triumph. For life to triumph, you must let it too. Never give up. Never give up on your struggle. Saying that you can no longer fight is untrue. Don't tell me you're lonely and exhausted, please. You must take a position. You must advocate for yourself after what you've been through. Put yourself in the center. When horrible things happen, stay put. Stand in the heart of the storm. Place yourself in the center of all the chaos. In the name of Jesus Christ, take a stand in the center of the chaos. Remain resilient. Whatever it is, it cannot defeat you. Fight off illness as it arises. It will not prevail. It will not prevail. The devil and his army cannot hinder what God has prepared for you. The Lord will bless you in 2024 this year. The crown of favor is on your head. God will provide you with avenues. But you ought to have the boldness of a lion. It is your responsibility. Examine the people that came before you. Although the Bible refers to Moses as the most modest person who has ever lived, Moses had the courage to confront the most powerful person in the world at the time and demand that he release his people. Joshua, the legendary warrior, showed courage by taking up the sword and leading the Israelites to victory over nation after kingdom. King David was a strong man who, as a young boy, killed a giant, a bear, and a lion. If you believe that you are being harmed, you cannot be brave. You cannot be brave if you believe that you are a loser. If you believe that you are weak, you cannot be bold. It's finished. Now that you are aware of this, you may move from being a conqueror to a victorious person because God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, is on your side. It's finished. It's time for you to show courage. God's angels will guard you while you walk. You will be taken care of by his angels. They'll accompany you on your walk. The Holy Spirit, who will guide you, will fill you. You're going to prevail. The crown of favor is on your head. You've been blessed by God. You are filled with the blood of Jesus by God. It was meant for you to be a fighter. It's time for you to at last defend Jesus this year. You possess strength. You are a child of God. It is not wise to allow the devil to rule your life for one more year. Never will the revelation of God through perseverance be seen by those who give up on something. Make the decision to persevere now. Don't let yesterday's prayer session dictate how you should pray today. Your time with Him should be the focus of your day. Start attending prayer prep every day from now on. Then repeat the process the next day and the day after that. Get up, repeat the process, then repeat it again the next day. Remain persistent. Keep out of your angel's way. It's possible that your prayer and answer are currently engaged in combat. Some claim that when Satan sees the frailest Christians groveling, he trembles.